Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Serena, and today I'm going to talk about Mama Ayahuasca. I'm excited to talk about this topic. I feel like there's not a lot of information that talks about the preparation that you should be taking before journeying with Mama Ayahuasca. A lot of the videos I see on YouTube are a lot of experience videos of how it went for them. And we can kind of get consumed with other people's experiences, and it's really important that before you journey with Mama Ayahuasca, you're not really looking at those videos because they really can program you unconsciously. So my journey with Mama Ayahuasca, actually, my awareness of her came about 2.5 years ago when I just started my awakening, and I was following a YouTube guru, and she said that she did ayahuasca and had a beautiful experience and healed a lot of childhood trauma. But at that point I was like, no way. I knew it was a mind-altering drug, and I wasn't there. I wasn't ready. But that was the first time it came to my awareness, and I remember thinking like, ayahuasca. It stuck with me. But I just wasn't ready then. But I think that was kind of like the initiation. She was kind of making herself known to me. She knew I wasn't ready. And from then on, it's just been, this journey of healing, purging, releasing, and the ego fighting with the soul, and just so much. I've experienced getting out of my body a lot with astral travel since then. But really this deep yearning for more clarity, more awareness of my mission, more, stepping into my power, blocks that have been put in place that I'm not able to do by myself. And I was starting to really think like, okay, maybe Mama Ayahuasca, it's time. But I wasn't fully ready, or I didn't really know. And then a couple months ago, I just had this urge to go to Costa Rica. And I was like, great, let's go to Costa Rica. I was looking to go to Costa Rica. And then all of a sudden, the facilitator, Livinginom, Judy and Iggy, posted that they were going to do a Costa Rica trip. So I thought that was a huge synchronicity. And I was like, let's do it, right? So when we were having our consultation, she did tell us that Mama Ayahuasca, we were going to be journeying with her. And I didn't feel like I was completely ready, but I felt like I was ready. I felt like the fears had subsided enough for me to surrender. And I was like, okay, let's do this. And it's funny because they say that Mama Ayahuasca calls you. And it's so true. She does. Mama Ayahuasca has a spirit of her own. And she truly does call you. And so I've been called. And so basically what I wanted to talk about is preparation. It's so important to prepare for something like this. And I think a lot of people do not prepare. They go in very blindsided, not understanding that we are multidimensional beings, and we have past life trauma, ancestral trauma, and just there's a magnitude of healing that might come to the surface. And if you're not really ready for that, if you're not prepared, it could be in a very uncomfortable experience. You wouldn't go compete in the Olympics if you weren't prepared mentally, emotionally, spiritually. And I think that is true to form with Mama Ayahuasca. And the beautiful thing about living in Om is they are very, very they make sure that you are prepared for this journey. And what I mean by prepared is dietary changes, not being on pharmaceutical drugs or any type of antidepressants, that your mind is ready, that you're ready to surrender to whatever might present itself, because this is a really profound experience. And if you can go in as prepared as possible, just knowing that, hey, things are going to come up, I'm going to shoot out of my body, and I might go to different universes. I mean, it's intense. And I think that's why I wasn't ready, was because I wasn't comfortable leaving my body like that. I wasn't really sure. And then also a lot of the programming from watching other videos of people saying they had a bad experience. So of course you're naturally going to be fearful, and fear can really stop you from, really journeying the way you need to journey and healing what you need to heal. You invest in going to, a third world country and that you're probably already scared to go do, and then you're going to journey with a bunch of strangers. It's very important that you do the work. And some of the things that I had to change was, that they recommended to change, was diet, cutting out sugar and meat. It's important to understand that they didn't want the spirit of the animal that I ate to be coming up within the ayahuasca ceremony. So they recommended 2 weeks prior to cut out meat and go plant-based. I just decided to cut that out months beforehand, just to show that I was ready, just to show that I was dedicated to this process. So I started to cut out meat about a month and a half ago. I cut out pharmaceutical drugs, which I was taking tramadol, which is an opiate, and I cut that out as well. I was already guided to make these changes, but this kind of just like pushed it into overdrive for me. And a lot of just mentally, meditation, connecting with the spirit of ayahuasca, and really just preparing to surrender to whatever happens. And I think these are very important tools that we need to have before we journey with Mama Ayahuasca, so that we can have the best experiences possible. Am I scared? Yeah, I am, just because I don't know what to expect. But I also know within the fear is surrender. Like, I know that if something comes up, I'm going to surrender. Whereas if I went 2.5 years ago, I don't know who I would have went with, and I probably wouldn't had the awareness to know to surrender in such a profound experience. So basically, it's just been all of these changes happening. And as you know, getting off of opiates is hell for the body. It's been hell. Getting off of sugar and all of these changes have been hell, but I feel better, I am better, and I'm better for it. And so I think it's just a really beautiful experience that I'm just kind of like embracing full on, you guys, because I want change. I want to break through all of my fears. I want to break through what the things that stop me and prohibit me from moving forward. Sometimes you can do a lot of deep introspection, and there's still things that are so dormant from lifetimes ago that need to be healed. And I've heard it's a really beautiful experience. So my advice to you is to, really research the group that you're going, or the facilitators you're going with. Livinginom, Iggy and Judy, they are in Sacramento, California. They are a beautiful couple that facilitate this for us, who give you all the tools and integration. And even after you journey with Mama Ayahuasca, what happens? I mean, you're just having all these experiences and alone. It's really important that you have facilitators that are integrating after, and they integrate 3 months after for us. So I'm really excited. I'm going with my husband. I thought it was very important to go with my husband because, you just don't want to evolve, I wanted to evolve together. I wanted to experience this together. That way I'm not on this page and he's on that page, and then you kind of just grow apart. It was very important for him to find a lot of healing. He has a lot of eye issues, knee issues, and we know that physical symptoms in the body are because of thinking, right? So for instance, his eyes, what is he not willing to see? His knees, why is he not willing to move forward? Things like that. And so it's just really crazy. It's really crazy. I will say that Mama Ayahuasca is a spirit that you can commune with. And when I meditate or when I pray, I do call on Mama Ayahuasca to help me have a better experience. And I've noticed that when I do this, I get out of my body and astro travel a lot more. So I've been astro traveling, I've been learning how to get out of my body, come back in. So I'm getting very used to coming and going, getting the feeling of detaching from my body and traveling multidimensionally. It's been really crazy and profound, but it's been so beautiful. I'm just so blessed to be on this journey. I want to also say, if you've been guided to this video, it is because it's important for you to have the best experience with Mama Ayahuasca. Make sure you're doing research and you're really aligning yourself with people who are going to give you the best possible outcome when you take this plant-based medicine, because this is the time now to step into your mission. It's the time for all light workers to come online. It's the time to raise the vibration of consciousness and also raise the vibration of ourselves. So I just wanted to share this message. I wished you guys all beautiful blessings when traveling with Mama Ayahuasca. I will post some updates along the way. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm sending you guys all love and light. Take care.